We're here at the NCAA first round press conference with Christopher Newport, head coach John Krikorian, guard Liam Harrington, and guard number 10 Luther Gibbs after they defeat Colby today 74-64. Impressive win by the captain as they move on to the NCAA second round. Coach, we'll start with you. Coming into today's contest, you guys obviously know that Colby can shoot the three, and that's kind of the focus. And you guys defend the three extremely well. Number 3 team in the country against number 1, so best against best. So what was kind of the message to the team coming in, and what was it like seeing your guys play do a great job defensively, especially in that first half on the three?
Yeah, well, first we knew when we got the draw with Colby and being an SCAC team, just what comes with that. You have great coaching, you have a tough conference, really good players, and then once we found out and saw the film and saw how well they shoot the three, I think that our guys were not intimidated because we've seen it. We have some teams in our league that really shoot the ball well from three, and so in a lot of ways, the message was that we've played this game before. We've played some teams that can really shoot the ball from three. And so in a lot of ways it was very comfortable for us to have to extend our defense and get out on those just terrific shooters. If you have your hand down one time, they're going to knock it down, and we saw that in the second half as they made their comeback. So credit to Colby, for clawing almost all the way back. I was proud of the way our guys defended. Were able to really stay with it throughout most of the game.
Well, Luther, we'll move to you. You tied the team lead in points, but really balanced scoring effort, kind of as you guys have had pretty much the entire year. You coming off the bench, what do you kind of see your role as coming off the bench, but still playing that many minutes and still leading the team in scoring?
I see it as a spark for me to come off the bench and just contribute energy and just contribute what I can bring to the floor, whether that's just hustle, scoring the ball, playing defense. I really just want to come in and I just want to do what we're supposed to do as a team, which is playing Christopher Newport University basketball, and that's really just my role.
Liam, you guys jump out to an early lead in the first half. What was working so well for you guys offensively as well as defensively even to grow that early lead and going into halftime?
We kept just pushing the ball. That's kind of what we've been keying in at the end of the season. Points on the board is what he preaches every day, and we kind of just stuck to that. We kept pushing the ball, no matter if the shot was going in or not. We just kept push it down, and eventually it just kept working, and we got some good runs, and eventually we got the momentum, and it just worked well for us, just getting stops and then pushing the ball. So that was just the key for the first early run for us.
Coach, heading into halftime, you know Colby can shoot the lights out, so you know that they can come out of the second half and really get back into the game with a few threes. So what's the message at halftime, knowing that you have a lead, but you're still playing a team that can really make a comeback in a short amount of time?
No question. We weren't going to hold them to 17 points in the second half. And in the first half, we knew that they got a few open looks that they were going to knock down. They missed them. They missed some layups in the first half. We know that. We did too. It's that first half jitters in the NCAA tournament. So the message was simply, it's 0-0. Forget the scoreboard. And we don't really look at the scoreboard anyway. It was like, hey, let's just keep playing CNU basketball, as Luther talked about it, and do it to the best of our ability and see what happens. I give them a lot of credit. That zone caused us a lot of problems there in the second half. Got us out of rhythm, and then they started to make some shots. So I was proud of the way we were able to withstand that comeback.
What did Luther, coming to you? We'll come to both of you guys. What did last year's run kind of do for you guys, knowing that this year you're coming into another NCAA tournament, but you guys have kind of been in this situation before?
I think for us, we have a lot of guys that have that experience being in the tournament last year, and I think this year that really helps us. We know how to prepare for it, and we know what it takes to get back to ultimately continuing to move forward into the tournament, and I think that experience really just drives our team and uplifts us.
You just got to know your role, and you got to do it to the best of your ability. And honestly, we're doing that at the right time right now. Everyone's starting to fill in. Everyone's starting to know exactly what they need to do to be able to win the game, and it's honestly clicking at the right time. So.
Coach, when they make a run in the second half to get it back down to a 4-point lead deficit for you guys, what's the message to your team at that point, knowing that they did make that run, but you guys still hold the lead and you can still try to close this one out?
Yeah, I mean, we just wanted to continue to attack on both ends of the floor. You know, you win the game, you lose the game. I mean, you got to be able to look yourself in the mirror at the end of the game and say, we played our style, we did what we want to do, and that was key for us. You know, we had some opportunities, we missed the shots or we missed the layups, or you know, we felt like we got plenty of time. We just got to continue to attack. You know, and honestly, that's where Liam and Keyshawn and Luther, three guys. I mean, I don't know how many teams can bring three guys like that in off the bench and provide that kind of firepower. And that was huge. Those guys came in off the bench, especially at that time, and really attacked the basket. I thought that was key for us.
Luther, you finished the game with 6 assists to lead the team. You kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, being a spark plug. But what does it do for you guys and for you personally, knowing that your goal is to really distribute the basketball throughout the court to your teammates?
Well, for our program, there's really not one guy that we look to always score the basketball. We're all great players, and we all have an ability. And for me, just getting guys open looks and open shots, I think that really helps our team come together, and more importantly, just have fun playing the game of basketball. So I think that's very important.
Liam, you scored in double figures tonight, and you're one of 4 players that scored in double figures for you guys. And we had a few others. Clutch Ellis finishes with 9. One other guy finishes with 8. So just extremely balanced scoring from you guys. Is that kind of the message that your coach preaches to you, to that? Hey, you guys have a number of different options that can really score the basketball.
Yeah, it can be anyone's night. Honestly, our team is so balanced, and our scoring threat is just. It makes us so diverse. That's what he preaches. It's one of our 3 values. Just anyone. We just have so many different. Just people that can attack and just score any given night. So honestly, just our diversity with the people, with like the style of the game, we can honestly go big, we can go small. And tonight we went small and we just kept pushing and pushing. So it just worked out in our favor tonight. So yeah.
Coach, one final question as you move into tomorrow's game. You don't know who you're going to play just yet, either Stevens or Nichols, but is your message kind of the same to the team that you're going to play? Try to play Christopher Newport basketball the rest of the way.
No doubt about it. That's why we're here, you know. And these guys have done it all year, especially coming back from the break here in late December. There's really been, these guys have given a renewed commitment to what that means, and it's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. Been some ups and downs, but we feel like we are moving in the right direction and peaking at the right time of the year. These guys want to keep playing, and we're going to have a great test tomorrow, wherever it is, and we're excited to be playing.
Once again, that was Luther Gibbs and Liam Harrington, along with head coach John Krikorian for Christopher Newport University, after they took home a 74-64 victory over Colby College. Which, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.